Slide is visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, shall we start? Because I've already 10 minutes is delayed. Okay, so very good morning. In the last class, we was discussing about drift and resistance concept in a piece of semiconducting material. It may be in the p-type semiconductor or it may be in the n-type semiconducting material. Okay, 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. In the last class, we was discussing about drift and resistance concept in a p-type semiconducting material as well as the n-type semiconducting material. And we was listed some mathematical formula for calculating the resistance. If some of the parameter it will be vary, how the resistance and conductivity and resistivity it will be vary along with the thickness of the semiconducting material or length of the semiconducting material or width of the semiconducting material, something like that. These are all the analysis we have made in the last class. How the current, how the electron it will be constitute a current, and how the whole current it will be constitute a current. Once you apply the electric field, how the conventional current direction will be, and how the motion of holes as well as the electrons. This concept we was discussed in the last class. At the same time, we also started the new concept like effect of temperature and doping on mobility. Effect of temperature and doping on mobility. Actually, in this concept, we are going to study two things. The first one is effect of temperature on mobility. This is the one part. The second part, doping on mobility, means effect of doping on mobility. If you increase or decrease the acceptor as well as the donor concentration to the purest form of the silicon atom, how the mobility it will be? It will be increase or it will be decrease. What at the same time, mobility means once again it is a two category, hole mobility as well as the electron mobility. Out of hole mobility as well as the electron mobility, which mobility it will be very high with respect to doping, with respect to temperature. This all the things we will discuss in the today's class. Okay, so now you can able to see a one graph in your slide, correct? So this graph I have drawn with respect to mobility of the charge carrier. Generally we will speak mobility of the charge carrier with respect to temperature. This graph I have drawn from the semi-log graph sheet. I hope you people are aware about different types of an graph sheet, semi-log graph sheet. Okay, so we have taken the log, okay, or otherwise you can understood like we have taken the log scales. For drawing this graph, we have taken the log scales. The y-axis we are using for representing the mobility of the charge carrier, and x-axis we are using for representing the temperature. The temperature we have represented by Kelvin, not degree Celsius. We are represented by Kelvin. If you wanted to convert it into degree, we needed to convert, then we have to redraw the graph once again. Okay, so at the same time, in this graph there are two things are there. The first one is the impurity scattering, the second one is the lattice scattering. Means from this graph we got to know that there are two type of an effects are there with respect to temperature and the mobility. Okay, the first one is the impurity scattering, the second one is the lattice scattering. Now we will see what is impurity scattering and what is lattice scattering. Now first we will take the impurity scattering. Okay, so now effect of temperature on mobility, effect of temperature on mobility, this is the main title. Under that there are two subtitles are there. The first one is the impurity scattering, the second one is the lattice. In that first subtitle we will discuss now. The first one is impurity scattering. Okay, so now just check it out. The impurity scattering it will be come in the, I mean very less temperature, and this portion it will be come under the very high temperature. Now we will see what is meant by impurity scattering. Okay, so now at t will be equal to 0. I will take at t will be equal to 0. Okay, I will show the next slide, the explanation of that. At t will be equal to 0 degree Kelvin, just check it out. initially what are the electrons are there in your valence band, or it just let us take the piece of semiconducting material. It may be n-type semiconducting material or it may be a p-type semiconducting material. If you have taken the n-type semiconducting material, the majority charge carriers are electrons and minority charge carriers are holes. If you have taken a p-type, majority holes and minority electron. But one thing we got to know that if you can take the n-type or p-type, both type of and charge carriers will be there in the piece of semiconducting material. It may be some charge carrier, I mean electron, it will sometimes it will be majority and hole will be minority. It depends upon which type of an impurity atom you are going to add it to the purest form of the silicon. Okay, so now just check it out. Initially at T will be equal to 0. At T will be equal to 0, correct? So due to the trivalent impurity, hole will be created. Due to the pentavalent impurity, electron will be created. Okay, so when you are going to maintain T will be equal to 0 degree Kelvin, obviously this electron having some energy, some kinetic energy, correct? So that can, due to that kinetic energy, the electron, it will be start moving in the straight line fashion. It will be moving in the straight line fashion. I already told that piece of semiconducting material consisting of an holes also. It will be consisting of an holes also. If it is a n-type, holes are the minority. Actually, in the last class, we have taken some numerical value and we find out the number of holes. Okay, out of 40,000, how many holes are there? As per the last example, out of 40 electrons, how many holes are there in a piece of semiconducting material?
2500.
Yeah, it will be somewhere around 2500 volts. Okay, so when you are maintaining T will be equal to 0 degree, this electron having some kinetic, initially all the electron having some kinetic energy. Okay, as per our previous class discussion. Okay, that energy it is utilizing for simply roaming in the same orbit, or just for it will be utilizing for the stabilization work. Okay, it will be using that energy for doing the stabilization work. If you are giving more than 0 degree Kelvin, or if you are changing temperature from 0 degree Kelvin to 300 degree Kelvin, then only the electron it will be coming out of that particular orbit and it will be moved to the valency band to conduction band. That electron only we called as a conduction electron, something like that. Okay, so now okay, anyway, it having a minimum kinetic energy, minimum at T will be equal to 0, it having a minimum kinetic energy. Now it will be it will be performing the valency stabilization work. Let it be, correct? So it will be just performing the valency stabilization work. While traveling to the neighbor or while traveling in a crystalline lattice, in that piece of semiconductor, you have a holes also. You have a holes also. Out of 40,000, you have a 2,500 holes. Now holes, what it will be happen? I mean, which electron it will be moving in some direction, this hole it will be attract that electron. In this hole it will be attract that electron. Obviously now what this electron it will be doing now, just check it out. Actually initially if there is no hole, the electron movement it is in the straight line fashion. There is no hole in the piece of semiconducting material, the electron movement it is in the straight line fashion. Okay, so anyway, due to the impurity atom, holes is created in that particular piece of semiconductor. Instead of moving this particular electron in the straight line fashion, it will start deviating. Just check it out here. It will start deviating towards the hole here. It will start deviating towards the hole. Deviating, the another word is scattering. Just check it out here. The electron is scattering towards the hole. Okay, so now just for understanding the concept, I will give you one real-time example. Okay, so I don't know how many are there in the class right now. I think I hope more than 50 students. Okay, so almost one or another student, it's a, I mean, for example, we have CCD, we have MCD, and we have KFC, and we have some juice as well as the ice cream parlors as well as street chart counters, correct? So almost everyone, we are the lovers of any one of these things. Okay, it may be a CCD or it may be a MCD or it may be a KFC or it may be a juice or ice cream parlor or it may be a street chart counters, correct? So now what it will be happen, let us think or let us imagine at every day at 4:30, obviously the college will be leave to you, correct? While going to your homes, while going to your homes from the college to your home by using your own vehicle, okay, obviously you are moving with a some nominal speed. Let it be somewhere around 20 kilometer per hour or 30 kilometer per hour. 20 kilometer, 30 kilometer, it's very slow, right? Slow speed, correct? So obviously that time when we are start traveling with a very low speed, obviously what we will start doing on the road, we will start observing what are the shops are there in the right side as well as the left side of the road, and what are the new shops that will be opened in that particular area. This all the things we will started observing, and we will move towards our homes and all. Okay. At the same time, those who are lovers of any one of these 5 things what I have listed already: CCD, MCD, KFC, ice cream parlor or juice parlor or street chart, something and all. Okay. So first let it be some of the first CCD will come to an picture. Means while going to your home, first CCD will come to you. Correct. So obviously first time what we will, okay, we will skip today, we will directly, we will go, I will go to home, something like that. We will skip the CCD. Next I will get the MCD or KFC. MCD or KFC. Okay. Okay. If I skip that KFC as well as MCD also, the next once again the ice cream parlor will come, or the once again even my near to my home or on the way to my home, so many chart centers will come to an picture. Correct. So if I skip the first 3 things, definitely I will attracted by the 4th one or 5th one, or otherwise definitely I will attracted by the first one. Then first I will move to that particular shop and I will have it something, then I will go to my home. This is the normal human tendency what I am speaking, not I'm not speaking something else. Okay. The same way here also, when the electron it will be moving in a slow speed, this hole easily attracted that but electron, easily that this hole it will be attract that this electron, scatter this electron. Okay. So now what I wanted to do, I will change the temperature just for decreasing the scattering. Just for decreasing the scattering, what I am going to do, I will change the temperature. Correct. So now instead of maintaining T will be equal to 0 degree Kelvin, I am going to maintain T is very much greater than 0 degree Kelvin. Let it be T will be equal to 300 degree Kelvin. 300 degree Kelvin means what? Almost it will be the room temperature. Correct. So now when you are going to change the temperature from 0 degree Kelvin to 300 degree Kelvin, what the electron previously it have some speed, definitely that there is a change in that particular speed. There is a change in the speed of the electron. Okay. So initially somewhere around it will be 20 kilometer per hour. Now probably it will be, when you are changing the temperature, it will get a energy like 50 kilometer per hour. 50 kilometer per hour. Almost the energy it will be doubled or tripled. The energy it will be doubled or tripled. Okay. The same thing when I am moving with a very high speed from my college to my home, from college to my home, obviously I am not able to see what are the shops are there in my right side or as well as the left side. At the same time, what are the shops are today is opened or not. Correct. I'm not able to observe very clearly. My concentration or my focus is only on my driving, and my destiny or my aim is to reach my home as soon. My aim is to reach my home as soon. Correct. So in that situation, just check it out here. When electron having minimum kinetic energy, it easily scattering towards the hole. It will easily scattering towards the hole. When it will be traveling with a very high speed, let it be, I mean, it's possible you to see these red colored lines.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now just check it out. This electron, very nominal speed, it easily attracted by the hole. Now I am changing the temperature from 0 degree Kelvin to 100 degree Kelvin. 100 degree Kelvin ನಾನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರ ಬದಲು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಡೈವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ what are the 5 shops I have given an example. Correct. So when I am start 30 kilometer per hour, I will skip this first shop. Probability I am speaking, probably the second shop may attract to me. Correct. So if I start increase the speed once again from 30 kilometer per hour to 40 kilometer per hour, probably third shop it will be attracted to me. correct? The same way you keep on changing the temperature from 0 degree Kelvin to 100, 100 to 200, 200 to 300. Now just check it out. This hole, it will be attracted initially, then this electron, it will be scattered in the next level. This electron, it will be scattered in the next level. This electron, it will be scattered at this particular position. One thing we got to know that from this discussion, you keep on changing the temperature, keep on changing. Changing means what? Increasing. You keep on increasing the temperature behind the room temperature or behind the 300 degree Kelvin. Now this electron, it will start moving in a straight line fashion. It will be moving in a straight line fashion. Okay, so up to till now, just we have discussion about only the attraction thing, correct? So now we will start rippling also, correct? So at the same time, you can take any piece of semiconducting material, both charge carriers are there. If it is a N type, there are more number of an electron, This electron not only attracted by this hole, sometimes this electron, it will be repelled by neighbor electrons also. It will be repelled by neighbor electrons also, correct? So when it will be slowly moving at T will be equal to 0, this electron, it will be repelled like this. When you keep on increasing the temperature, probably this electron, it will be repelled in this direction, in this direction, in this direction, in this direction. Finally, you keep on increasing the temperature, even repulsion or attraction, it will be escaping from these two things, and it will be start moving in a straight line fashion. It will be start moving in a straight line fashion, correct? So now this, what are the explanation I have provided right now, the same explanation I have written in a simple understanding manner. Just check it out here. At T is greater than 0, at T is greater than 0, little bit, probably it will be somewhere around 50 Kelvin, correct? So 50 Kelvin, that time, what the electron this have, it having an kinetic energy of half mv square. This is the kinetic energy formula, correct? Of mv square, correct? So you keep on increasing the temperature, the kinetic energy is also increases. This arrow mark, it will be represents the kinetic energy is increasing. Kinetic energy is increasing, correct? So when the kinetic energy of the electron, it will be increasing, what about the electron velocity? What about the electron velocity? Increases or decreases if you changing the temperature?
Increases.
Electron velocity is also increasing, correct? So when the velocity of the electron, it will be increasing, what about the scattering? Impurity scattering, it is increase or decrease?
Decrease.
It will be decrease, correct? So when the electron, it will be moving with a low speed, scattering will be more. When the same electron, it will be moving with a high speed, impurity scattering will be less. At the same time, one thing I wanted to conclude at this particular point of time, this complete impurity scattering, we are not able to eliminate. But some extent we can reduce it. Up to some extent we can reduce it, correct? The same information only I have written here. If you change the temperature, kinetic energy, it will be increases. Once the kinetic energy, it will be increases, velocity of the electron will be increases. When velocity of the electron, it will be increases, impurity scattering, it will be decreases. Okay, so due to impurity scattering decreases, the mobility of the electron, once again, it will be increases, correct? The same expression I have written for T is very much greater than 0 degree Kelvin. T is very much greater than 0 degree. Probably it will be greater than 300 degree Kelvin. If you are maintain T will be equal to 300 degree Kelvin, kinetic energy of the electron, it's too high. It's too high. Because of that, I have represented a 2 arrow mark. Just check it out. The first equation represents single arrow mark. The second equation represent double arrow mark. The single arrow mark and double arrow mark, it will be represent more than the previous one, the meaning of that arrow mark. Okay, so if you keep on changing the temperature more, kinetic energy of the electron, it will be doubled. Okay, okay, you can take it in this way. This will be, how much is there? The same, it will be doubled here, correct? So kinetic energy, it will be doubled. Velocity of the electron, it will be doubled compared to previous. Impurity scattering, once again, it will be go low, correct? So, and mobility of that particular electron or hole, even it will be start increasing, correct? So in such a way that when I am start increasing the temperature, I can reduce the impurity scattering. I can reduce the impurity scattering. Now we will go back to the previous graph now. I mean, what the graph we have drawn here, it will be correct or not, we will check it out now. Okay, so now this is the y-axis, it will be mobility, and x-axis will be temperature, correct? So now just check it out. The temperature you keep on increases. What about the mobility? What about the mobility?
Increases.
Mobility, it will be increases. This graph, it will be satisfy our explanation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, correct. The same way, coming to the second part of the graph, what is that? Lattice scattering, correct? The same way, we will take that part also, correct? So for the lattice scattering, correct? So in the lattice scattering, what it will be? Let us take a one crystalline structure, silicon crystalline structure, correct? So this graph, what it will be represent? This graph, I mean the second, what I am showing with the help of an arrow mark. This is the crystalline lattice, right? Silicon crystalline lattice, correct? It consisting of an n number of silicon atoms. It consisting of n number of silicon atom. All the n number of silicon atom, it will be arranged in this fashion. This is the first atom of the silicon. This is the second atom of the silicon. This is the third atom of the silicon. The same way 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, in this fashion, all the silicon atoms, it will be arranged in the cubic manner. Okay, face centered, cubic, rectangle, pentagonal, correct? Some lattice structure we was studied in the previous class, no? Correct? The same way we have arranged all the n number of an silicon atom in some lattice structure. Okay, so now what it will be happen? At t will be equal to 0. At t, initially we will take t will be equal to 0, correct? So when t will be equal to 0, what it will be? This electron, this atom or this atom, it consisting, all the atom, it consisting of an 4, 4, 4, 4 valency electron in their outermost shell, right? 4, 4 valency electron in their outermost shell, correct? So those electron, simply it will be performing two things. The first thing, simply it will be roaming around the same axis. The second thing, those electron, it having little bit higher energy compared to the remaining three, that electron, it will be jump to the neighbor atom, it will be performing or it will be involving in the valency stabilization work. At t will be equal to 0. Correct. So now what I am doing, when I am started increasing the temperature, what is the necessary for increasing the temperature? Obviously, I have to remove some of the electron from the valency band, or then only the hole is also created. Once the electron is coming out of the valency band, it will be act like a free electron. Those electron, it will be helping me to constitution of an current, conduction of an current. Okay, so that current I am utilizing for performing a PN junction diode or transistor or whatever it may be. Hence, I am going to increases the temperature from 0 degree Kelvin to some other degree Kelvin. Let us take T will be greater than 300 Kelvin. 300 Kelvin means more than a room temperature. Now what it will be happen? You keep on changing the temperature, the atom, it will be start vibrating. The atom, it will be start vibrating, correct? The atom vibrating amplitude and vibrating frequency, it will be increases with increasing the temperature. With increasing the temperature, vibrating amplitude and vibrating frequency of the atom, it will be keep on increases, correct? So when the amplitude and frequency of the vibrating atom, it will be start keep on increasing. Now what it will be happen? When you are changing the temperature, once you changing the temperature, the first thing is few electron, it will be coming out of the valency shell. Few electron, it will be coming out of the valency shell. Those electron, it will be start moving. It will be moving in the same lattice, correct? At the same time, when you are changing the temperature more than 300 degree Kelvin, this atom, it will be start vibrating. This atom, it will be start vibrating. I hope you people are able to see the red colored line here, red colored curved line. Kaanta idea ee graph ali?
Yes, sir, it is seen.
Yeah, this red colored curved line, it will be representing the atom is vibrating. The atom is vibrating, correct? So once the atom it start vibrating, when you are changing that very high temperature, correct? So when T will be initially 100 degree Kelvin or 50 degree Kelvin, what it will be? I mean, that electron, it will be moving in a constant speed in the lattice. Constant speed in a lattice. When you keep on changing the temperature, even the velocity of that electron is also will become more. The same time, the atom is also start vibrating. Correct? So now what it will be happen in the coming? Atom is start vibrating. The electron is also get an additional energy. What it will be happen now? What will be happen? Okay, I will give you one small example. Correct? So in a empty road, I am alone traveling by a two-wheeler or four-wheeler, whatever it may be, with some constant speed. That time, what is the probability of collision, or what is the probability of accident with the another vehicle?
Zero.
It will be 0. Okay. Or the same thing, I have taken to the some crowded kind of an road, or more traffic kind of an road I will take. Correct. So even the speed is also very high. What I am driving. Correct. At the same time, in that road there are more number of vehicles are there. Correct. I hope you people are aware. All the vehicles are not following the traffic rule. At the same time, all the people are not driving their vehicle in a straight line fashion. Sometimes they are started driving in a zigzag fashion. Even we people also doing the same. Correct. So in that situation, what is the probability of accident? Compared to the empty road? More or less?
More, sir.
It will be more. Correct. The same scenario I am taken here. Correct. So initially only few electrons are there, because of T will be equal to 50, T will be equal to 100. When T will be equal to 50, T will be equal to 100, only few electron it will be escaping from their valency shell. Correct. Only those electron it will be moving with a constant speed in a lattice. Correct. When you are changing the temperature, even that electron it will get the additional energy in the speed ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? Speed of the electron? Respond fast.
High, sir.
The speed of the electron is also will increases. The atom, what are the atoms are there in the crystalline lattice, even that atoms is also start vibrating. It's also start vibrating. Correct. So due to that vibration, the electron it will be collided to an atom. Due to that vibration, the electron it will be collided to an atom. Those electron it will be moving with a high speed in the lattice, it will be collided to an atom. Once the electron it will be collided to an atom, what about the kinetic energy? What about the kinetic energy? It will be decrease or it will be increase?
Increase.
Kinetic energy decrease or increase?
Decrease.
Decreases. Once the electron it will be collided to an atom, the electron it will be loses its energy. Correct. So hence the kinetic energy of that electron it will be start decreasing. Then what about the mobility of the electron? In such case,
Decreases.
mobility is also start decreases. Then what about the scattering? Lattice scattering? It increase or decrease with respect to change in temperature? Increasing in temperature?
Decreases, sir. No.
Lattice scattering increases.
Increases, sorry. Increases.
Yeah, lattice scattering increases because of collision will be more. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ನೀವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಟರಿಂಗ್. ಯು ಕೀಪ್ ಆನ್ ಚೇಂಜಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್, electron it will be minimizing its scattering and it will be start moving in a straight line fashion. So hence Once you change the temperature, electron kinetic energy will be increased, mobility it will be increased, correct, and impurity scattering it will be minimized. But in the lattice scattering, now you keep on changing the temperature, increasing the temperature. Due to collision of an electron with the neighbor atom, it will be loses its kinetic energy, and mobility of the electron is also coming down. Due to collision, you keep on increasing the temperature, collision will become more. Due to more collision, lattice scattering is also will become more. The lattice scattering is also will become more, correct. The same information I have represented in the first graph. Now just check it out here. Now you keep on increasing the temperature. Now you keep on increasing the temperature. Now what happened here? Mobility of the electron decrease or increase as per this graph? Second part of the graph, if you draw, yeah,
Decreases, sir.
mobility, exactly, mobility of that electron it will be start decreasing with increasing the temperature. The same these two information only I have represented in this graph sheet, correct. So along with this explanation, I am going to prove that, or I am going to give the justification to this particular graph. Okay, this is one part of the main title. One part of the main title ಅಂದ್ರೆ effect of temperature on mobility ಆಯ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ. Now we will move to the second topic in the same title, doping on mobility, correct. The second topic is doping on mobility, correct. So for giving the explanation for this phenomenon, we are going to use the few more graph. Just check it out here, correct. So based on this, anyone will you tell me how the mobility of the electron or hole it will be increase or decrease with respect to doping? So here also y-axis we are taken for representing the mobility, and x-axis we have taken for representing the impurity concentration. Impurity concentration here either dopant or it may be the acceptor, donor or acceptor, Na or Nd. Na stand for number of acceptors, Nd stand for number of donors. ಯಾವ್ದಾರು ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, it may be a pentavalent or it may be a trivalent impurity. Okay, so now just look the graph, and anyone will you conclude this particular graph, how the mobility of the electron and holes it will be fluctuating with respect to doping concentration? I have taken 3 examples, silicon, germanium and gallium arsenide. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Anyone? Just tell me what the graph it is representing to you. See here how the graph it will be start fluctuating. Mu n stand for mobility of the electron, mu p stand for mobility of the hole, correct. So this blue color line represent the mobility of the electron, the black color line represent the mobility of the hole, correct. So anyway, the x-axis we are using for representing the doping concentration, right? It may be a Na or Nd. It may be Na or Nd, correct. So just check it out. You keep on increasing the impurity atom. You keep on increasing the concentration of an impurity added to the purest form of the silicon. What about the mobility of the electron and hole? It will be increasing or it will be decreasing in all these 3 pictures?
Decreasing, sir.
It will be decreasing. Okay, it will be
ಅದು 10 power
decrease.
14 ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ decrease.
Yeah. Okay, so it will be start decreasing somewhere around 10 to the power of 16 organo constant ide. Once it crosses 10 to the power of 16, slowly the mobility of the electron as well as the mobility of the hole it will be start decreasing in all the cases, in the silicon, in the germanium, in the gallium arsenide. Some variation it will be there, but the general concept it will be same. You keep on increasing the acceptor atom or donor atom to the purest form of the silicon, the mobility of the electron or the mobility of the hole it will be start decreasing, correct. So ಕೆಲವು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಲಿಕಾನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೇಗ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಜರ್ಮೇನಿಯಂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ just check it out, mobility of the electron as well as the mobility of hole, I mean in the later stage it will be start decreasing. In the later stage it will be start decreasing. Even the same thing you can see in the gallium arsenide also, correct. But in the silicon, almost after the 10 to the power of 16, you can see the graph it will be coming down, Correct. Coming down means the mobility of the electron as well as the mobility of the hole, it will be start decreasing. Okay, so ಅದೊಂದು ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೇಳೋದಾದ್ರೆ mobility of the electron, correct, in silicon the mobility of the electron in the pure semiconductor 1350 centimeter square per v second, correct. So if you add some impurity atom somewhere around 10 to the power of 17 centimeter cube, if you are adding some impurity atom somewhere around 10 to the power of 17 centimeter cube, the mobility of the electron, it will become somewhere around 700 centimeter square per vs. And almost half of the speed it will be reduced if you add 10 to the power of 17 centimeter cube amount of an impurity to the purest form of the silicon. Almost half it will be reduced. Okay, so you can use this, all the numerical value I have given in the notes. You can use that numerical value for your explanation and all, correct. So this is all about the effect of temperature and doping on mobility. Okay, so effect of temperature, there are two types. The first one is the impurity scattering, the second one is the lattice scattering. The doping on mobility, we have taken a 3 cases. The first one is the silicon, the second one is the germanium, the third one is the gallium arsenide. For representing this also I am using the logarithmic scale. Okay, so along with this diagrams, necessity diagrams, you have to give your answers for in your test as well as it is in the main examination. Even in your main examination also, this is somewhere around 8 marks question. They will ask for 8 marks. For 8 marks you have to write this all the things and all. Okay, so any doubt here? Any doubt in this concept?
Sir.
Yeah, please.
ಸರ್ ಯಾವುದು ಸರ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಲಿಕಾನ್?
ಪರ್ಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ
ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹಾಕೋರು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದು ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ರೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸೆಮಿಕಂಡಕ್ಟರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ?
ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ಟಿಮಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ನಾವೇನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನ್ಯೂಮರಿಕಲ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 10 to the power of centimeter cube ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ವಾ, ಒಂದು ಹಾಫ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮಿಡ್ವೇ. This midway you can take it into the midway. ತುಂಬಾ ಕಮ್ಮಿನೂ ಬೇಡ, ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೂ ಬೇಡ. ತುಂಬಾ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಹೆವಿ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಫುಲ್ಲಿ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ದ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ತುಂಬಾ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಅಚೀವ್ ಎ ವೆರಿ ಹೈ ಆಂಪಿಯರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್. You are not able to achieving the very high ampere of current if the speed will be reduced, correct. So hence I am going to use somewhere ಅದಕ್ಕೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ. In between 10 to the power of 16 to 10 to the power of 17.
Yes sir.
Okay, so any other questions? Okay, if you don't have any doubts, I will stop the class now.
Sir, temperature ಎಷ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು?